Hello. Hopefully this is working. I feel like a granddad. The dad angle. Okay, I think that's good. That's all right. Hello. I thought I'd just spend 45 minutes to an hour just jumping into Unreal Engine 5. The beta got announced today and released. I've got it here in front of me. So first thing, actually, this is quite interesting. If we launch, let's go back. So if you want to get it yourself, you can open up the Epic Games Launcher, come to the Unreal Engine, and you'll see a new UE5 tab here. If that's not there, you can go into your settings, and then there should be a client update. You can download that here. But yeah, you've got this UE5 tab. You can download early access. That flicks you over to your library tab, and then it'll appear just like all the other engine versions. Everything, all the other engine versions of Unreal Engine 4.2 and whichever ones you want. I originally went to engine versions and then tried to get it from here. Didn't show up. Yeah, it's here now. And if we launch it, it's got a new little splash screen while it's loading. It's nice kind of neon purpley blue kind of. If you've seen my channel, I love those kind of colors there. Kind of how I make my thumbnails appear. As usual, it seems to load up the Steam VR environment, which I don't particularly want. Okay, so what they were saying on the stream, you can just in the beta you can open all your previous sort of projects. You can upgrade it to the beta version. I don't know if that's necessary here. The other thing is that they've got this games tab now instead of and then it's like split up from games, film, video, architecture, automotive. So then it's got the different environments. If we open just 4.25 just as a comparison, which is slower it seems. Still quite low down on that. You see, you don't have the fancy splash screen. It seems to take longer to load as well compared to Unreal Engine 5. You can see all my projects here. All the different failed things that just, those projects that don't go anywhere. They just sit there. Okay, so this is the project screen for 4.2. And obviously if you compare that to UE5, UE5. In this live stream, I'm not going to be going through the Land of the Ancients project. It was like, I think it's like 200 gig or something you've got to download, something stupid. And it needs a super computer to run. I'm going to download it and give it a go, but I don't know if it'll work straight away. Yeah, I want to have a test of that first. So here you can see side by side the project browser. Immediately, this is just much cleaner. I like it like this compared to this old way of doing it. So let's just have a look at games. So we've got I'm just interested on kind of the side by side differences. So we've got blank, we've got the first person, puzzle, third person. So some of them, what's missing here? We've got virtual reality handheld. Yeah, that's interesting. There's no side scroller or 2D side scroller templates. It's the vehicle advanced, but not just the normal vehicle one. I guess just as a side by side, why don't we open up the third person templates? We'll do blueprint just because it'll be easier to setup. It will need to create a Visual Studio solution. Call this third person template for 2. 4. Doesn't matter. Let's create that project. See how quick that loads. 206 gig. Okay, I mean that's not as bad, but it's still quite bad. I know the minimum specs, so like 12 core processor. Pretty sure I've got 12 cores, but 6 are virtual. I have an AMD processor. Okay, so obviously this is the UE4 third person template. We pop open the person template 5, UE5, create that. Those MetaHumans have better performance in UE5. I've not actually tried it yet. I've not actually tried MetaHumans in UE4 yet. Wow, that was impressive speed. Project file is out of date. Would you like to update it? Okay, let's update. So there's none of that here. We've got the manage plugins. Dismiss that. So immediately here you've got UE4, which is what we all know and love. Kind of that gray. I'm pretty sure I've got a plugin on enabled at the minute, like a kind of mod that makes UE4 look a lot nicer. This isn't the default, what do you call it, like skin theme, if you will. There was a GitHub kind of plugin that made it cleaner. Obviously, blueprints, the way they are by default, are a lot more kind of dated than this. So compare that to UE5, so much cleaner. Just immediately goes into big scene view with the world outliner and the details panel. So content drawer, control space, summon the content browser in a collapsible drawer. Okay, there's the content browser. So you can dock that in the layout as well. Obviously it's just here all the time. If we wanted to get rid of it, we have to close it, and then if we wanted to bring it back, we'd have to do that as well. Load the default one back. Okay, so I mean, first impression is this loaded so quick. Control space, bam, get that, bam, put it away. Okay, I really like that. That's good. If we hit play, I mean, just immediately, it obviously looks the same. Can you try putting a MetaHuman into demo project? I've not actually set up MetaHumans. I've not actually got to terms with them yet. I could try. Let's have a look. I don't think I signed up for the MetaHuman beta because I've recently mainly started using Unity. Let's have a look. MetaHuman. If it's just a case of signing up. I'm just on the MetaHuman website. Request early access. Oh, see, I think I have to request early access, but that is something I'll cover. Let me quickly request early access. Country. Oh, okay. It was simple. I thought it was a... Oh, you can download the Send One's Bridge. Okay, well, this is a good chance to figure out Bridge. So one of the big new updates for UE5 is it should have Bridge directly built into the editor. Don't know if that's in the beta yet. Where was that? Oh, I downloaded Bridge. Welcome to Unreal. Lumen. Okay, Quixel Bridge. Sorry, we're all these content. Yeah, makes sense. Content Quixel Bridge. Here we go. Three D assets. You know what we searching to get them? One's Bridge in the ancient demo project. Yeah, I really I would like to give it a go. I have 32 gig of RAM. The other thing was it was a 2080 minimum. It said I've got a 2060. So on the GPU side of stuff, that'd be the kind of problem. I've just got into the beta for the MetaHuman query. I'm not sure how that works though, but collections. Do you know how to get access to the a MetaHuman in Bridge? When I Bridge download, I don't think I've. Yeah, download now. Looking at this, there should be a little symbol here on for Bridge. That isn't. This is the UE5 version of it. I don't actually have a download and update. Let's just leave that download in. I'll see if that works. But yeah, so we're going to UE5 here into Bridge. Let's just see how well this works then. So they said that in that live stream that you could go into 3D assets, food, industrial, railway, and sign in. I thought it just automatically logged me in because it knows, obviously, with Epic Games. Yeah, I'm just downloading the update for it. I haven't actually, like I said, I've not used it, or I've not really used Unreal for a while. I moved over to Unity, but after I put up a video today saying talking about the reasons I moved over to Unity, and then minutes after I posted, like that went live, I found this Unreal Engine 5 announcement. I was like, oh, crying out loud. UE5 does look good. Hang on, I just need to go over to a different screen because I don't know where my emails are going to look. So I've just gone to that to protect my emails. Yep, they opened up on the main screen. Okay, two-factor signing code. Okay, I am signed in. So let's see how easy this is. So we'll download it from Bridge. Well, this is the bridge that's built into Unreal Engine. Are you still going to stick with your moves to Unity, and what kind of game are you making? I think for now, yeah, because my reasons for moving to Unity was I wanted to learn how to code. Obviously, blueprints are great, but as I explained in the video that came out today, that blueprints are a bit of a crutch. I didn't really want to be learning how to, what do you call it? I wasn't motivated to learn C++ because of how good blueprints were, and then I just found that I wasn't wanting to code. I wasn't learning how to code. Okay, so that's downloaded. So where does that go? Oh, I'm in UE4. Oh, do I? Okay, let's try. So here we go. Geometry, meshes. No. Where would the bridge content go for UE5? So that's downloaded. Add to a collector. Oh, right, okay. So you download it and then add it to the project, I guess. Here's MetaHuman on the other bridge. Content, Quixel bridge, add, successfully. So is that adding it to UE4? Okay, so it's not. I mean, we've compared and contrasted enough. I'm just going to show that. Just I'm getting confused between the two. Go to the content drawer. Where would send and close? That was just me shutting the editor for UE4. My voice is echoing. Ah, sorry. There we go. Thank you. I enabled a different mic in one of the other scenes. Sorry about that. Okay, let's just download a. Let's go for Cooper. Okay, so that MetaHuman is downloading. I really want to figure out this Quixel bridge. That's downloaded. Local 3D assets. Latest asset. Well, they made it seem like, so if I go back to the video, All right. Okay. So then I drag and drop scene. Ah. Oh, okay. That is very cool. Immediately there. Wow. Okay, I'm very impressed with that. So, because previously near the bridge, you had to have the plugin, then you had to get to download it, export it, make sure the plugins are up to date, make sure you'd set the right let's look. Excuse me. Yeah, so you'd have to download it and then export it, make sure it's going to the right place, make sure the plugin was installed, but that's just built in. Okay, let's have a look. Let's create a new level. Time of day, don't save. I feel it does just look nicer. Disable the sky dome mesh and fly around to see volumetric light. Okay, I'm not sure what that means. Okay, Control L, move the mouse around. But normal. Okay. Oh, there's our first UE5 crash. I changed the lights. Build line 10. Cast of a null pointer to point light failed. I will send the error and restart that. There you go. I mean, it is beta. That is the thing you have to keep in mind with this stuff. Skip restore. I will make a new level, but I won't. I'll try not to mess around with the light too much. The other thing that they showed off was clouds. Don't know if there's gonna be one of them in this scene where you could like drag the clouds around. Okay, I'm not too sure about that, but the planet radius here. Default. Maybe if I just use the... Well, that's nice. The gizmos have got like global illumination in the reflection of the sphere. Move this light up, the directional light. Let's try and get... Those clouds look amazing. Very cool. I really like the gizmos having sort of a presence in the world. I don't know why. Let's just delete that text. I'm gonna save this map just in case it crashes. Is the new AA on by default? I'm not 100% sure. Let's have a look. Would that be project settings? What was it called? It had a fancy name, didn't it? Hold on, I want to see what they were doing with these clouds. Mega assemblies. Temporal super. Temporal super resolution. Yep, on by default. Anti-aliasymmetrical temporal AA. Hopefully that answers your question, Sammy. Okay, let's go back to bridge then. These is MetaHuman downloaded. 43%. Hopefully we'll get to see that before I have to go. Let's go back to bridge. What was it? Content, Quixel bridge. Let's get a environment. Collections, 3D assets, nature. Maybe I do want a collection. Environments, natural, forest undergrowth. Try getting some of these assets, considering I work for the company that makes empires and undergrowth. Okay, it has been a while since I've worked in Unreal. Create. Okay, so where are the tools? Okay, they're up here. Landscape tools. World. Create input landscape. Let's see if this works. I probably shouldn't have hit the fill world button. Okay, this isn't going to look great because I don't have a landscape material. So, because I can't see what I'm doing, let's just. Suddenly it's daytime. I want to figure out these volumetric clouds. What it was they were doing in the video. Yeah, I'm getting distracted. Let's get a. See, that's the one thing that I wish Bridge had was like auto materials. Uncut grass. Forest ground. Drag it in. Drop it in there. Downloading. So I'm trying to download stream. Download the textures, streaming, and also downloading the MetaHuman character, which I imagine is quite big. Session. Oh, so MetaHuman, you do it in the browser, do you? I didn't realize that. Like I said, I've not had much experience with the MetaHuman stuff yet. Okay, so that's downloaded. Oh, that's just in as a sphere. Okay, so we pressed Control Space, boom into that. Mega scans, surfaces, forest ground. Material instance. Let's get material. That's annoying. Obviously, that's very repetitive. Maybe scale it up a bit. Okay, that's quite good. I'll just leave it like that for now. Actually, one thing I wanted to quickly check out was the blueprints. Just wanted to see if the blueprint editor had changed at all. We've just got the same graph. Okay, that's interesting. The nodes seem quite. The nodes don't seem to have that much of a visual upgrade. I think they're the same actually. Maybe a little bit cleaner. But in general, it looks pretty similar. Oh, the compile button looks a bit more modern compared to the cog. Okay, that's interesting. What was it doing? So we've got this material. So if we go back into Bridge and get some 3D assets. I want to try some of the big stuff like the rocks. Quarry outcrop. Do they have the mega assemblies built in? Huge Canyon Sandstone Mesa. Drag it in. Ooh. Oh, that was instant. Oh, okay. So it drags in like a very low resolution version. Then it downloads. And then build in distance field. Oh, okay. You know what? I think that's because that's supposed to be huge. Maybe. I think that's supposed to just be like way off in the distance. Maybe that wasn't the mega assembly that I was thinking. Just got here. What have you covered so far? I did a quick interface comparison between UE4 and UE5. The bridge connectivity, content Quixel bridge. You can just. I mean, I think this is the thing that's kind of sold it to me the most. You can just drag from Quixel bridge. It'll download, put this like low level of detail kind of thing in, and as it downloads, each version seems to populate. What else have we covered? And just the interface stuff. The lighting looks a lot nicer. I'm trying to get a MetaHuman downloaded to have a go, have a play with them. I mean, performance. Oh, you saw some culling going on then. Performance does seem very good. Nanite visualization. This is gonna crash. This is the big thing, isn't it? Nanite. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're not showing yet. Overview. Tools cluster. Okay, they're not. That doesn't seem to be working. For whatever reason. Okay, I don't really have anything else to go through with the. I don't have any assets to use with the control rig, annoyingly. Just dragging in assets, and then I was trying to find one of these mega assemblies, but oh, right, hang on, here we go. So if I get rid of these, I've just noticed here in the bridge thing, you've got the normal kind of quality, medium, low, high, medium, and then nanite. Don't know how big these are though. Doesn't seem to be taking too long to download. Oh, sorry, I've got something in my eye. Let's go back to bridge. I've got MetaHuman Creator open on the other screen. I think I'll have to go through that at a different time. I'm downloading so much stuff in it. I didn't realize it ran in the browser. See what happens there. So, nanite 19%. So these nanite meshes seem like they're quite extensive, quite large. Yeah, I really wish there was an auto material kind of built into. Oh, what have I done here? Oh, that was weird. Is this the, was that, do you reckon that was the lumen, global illumination? Sorry, I didn't realize that it'd take so long to download. Let's have a look at, go back to collections. Environment. Natural. I know the Canyons of Utah was the one that, was the one they showed off in the nanite kind of. These are definitely nanite enabled because this is what the demo scene is built in. Nordic forest. So I've got the forest floor. Let's get some tree stumps. These are nanite as well. I think what I might need to do next time, do another stream, is download a few nanite assets ahead of time. It doesn't seem everything is nanite enabled. I wonder if you can filter through that, all sizes. Colors will stay. Can I just search for nanite enabled things? It's not going to be everything in the Megascans library, is it? No, you can't filter like that, unfortunately. What are the new blueprint nodes they've added? They didn't cover anything like that in the video, so I'm not actually sure. While he's downloading, we can have a look. I mean, it's not something you could really look at. Get an actor's eyes point of view. For example, for opponents to find the eye height location, view rotation. I mean, I haven't seen that before in Unreal Engine. I guess that's to do with the metahumans. Animation. Yeah, I don't know. That's a bit of a tricky one to cover. Direct comparison. And I shut the UE4 instance I had open. Let's see, are these downloaded yet? Oh, the metahuman I picked. I think I might have picked one that was very high resolution. There's a note that says it only uses grooms available at LOD 0 and 1, which requires a higher spec machine. Definitely, I'll still give it a go. You never know. Sorry, it's gone a bit slow this show, hasn't it? What about the IK node stuff that they were talking about in the demo? I don't have anything to hand, any rigs or anything to see. Let's go back and see what exactly it was that they were talking about. Where it was that they were mentioning that. Actually, one thing I've not covered yet, game feature plugins. World partition. Where does he go for this? Partition just on the right hand side. Don't know if this is something that you'd have had to build up previously. Window, build partition. Now that we can, the metahuman nearly done. It seems to be sat at 91%. World partition, that doesn't seem to do anything just from its own sort of self. Maybe the level has to be set up for it. The metahuman, yeah, it's set 91%. Okay, huge canyon. Where are my nanite assets? There we go. Huge canyon nanite. Let's drag this in and watch it kill my computer. Preparing textures, preparing static meshes. Preparing static meshes. Okay, so the nanite thing isn't as quick as just dragging in other assets that we've downloaded. Worth noting. Oh, okay. Oh, that came in very small. All right, let's scale this up. Let's see. Put out the sun. I'm gonna turn off game settings for now because the auto exposure was being a bit strange. So this is a nanite enabled mesh. If I go to nanite visualization triangles. Okay, so you can see the triangles adapting as we go. So if we get up and close, this is kind of like the level of detail that it has. If we back out, see him rejigging. You can kind of see it at work. That's actually quite cool. So zoom. There you go. You can see like a patch here. So this section of triangles here, which you can see is quite dense, just within seconds snaps to a lower density version. And as we zoom further out, the mesh kind of does that. That's pretty cool. I'm just checking the MetaHuman. It's 98% now. I am very well prepared for that to crash my machine. But we'll see. Clusters. Okay, so that's a very good visualization. It's grouping the triangles together into clusters. And as we zoom out, you can see the nanite technology kind of just working. So eventually it's just a series of blobs and then we can fly back in. Okay, it's good to see that it work. Primitive mode, what does that show? So that's just like the base kind of underlying mesh. Maybe that's the lowest visualization, the lowest kind of thing of it. Material ID, material complexity. Lit, and then so that is interesting. You can't really see it doing. It's sort of seamless. You can't see it. It's kind of it like it's a little bit fuzzy as it blurs in. But from down here, I mean, this doesn't seem the best quality like up close, but I don't think it's supposed to be seen that close. Obviously, that's a large kind of cliff face piece. More likely supposed to be kind of viewed at this size from kind of like this distance. That's very cool. Okay, we've got MetaHuman. This asset can only be directly exported to Unreal Engine and Maya. Export settings. Unreal Engine version. 4.25. You can't actually use the MetaHuman in. You can't actually use the MetaHuman in Unreal Engine 5 yet. Maybe they'll update it kind of in the next couple of days. Because you can't export to, you can't install the bridge plugin to export it. Maybe if I go to the file on my computer, we can import it manually, possibly. I could try that. If I drag it in, see what happens. Or as data table, current file. Will this matter? I'll just pick something. No. Got lots of errors here. Okay, we're approaching the end of time I've got for the live stream. I was hoping I'd be able to get into some of the world partition stuff, but I haven't had a chance to go through all the documentation yet to kind of look through exactly how that works. I'll have to do a follow-up video to that. I'm gonna see if pulling this in. I mean, it's failing to import pretty much everything, so I don't think the metahumans are working with UE5 yet. Unknown extension UAsset. Oh right, okay. So maybe I've got to. I couldn't just drag it in. I'd have to import it. That's not worked. Got the texture for it. Got a picture of him. Cooper. Add Quixel oh, okay. So that's another way you can access the Quixel bridge. You can just right click, add Quixel content. Right, it's a landscape, manage, select. So that's all the same. Sculpting looks the same. How does world partition work? So something you've got to create level. Active, validate data, build, help. Start a new level. There was nothing in this sort of dialogue, was there, to... Ooh, that's bright. Ah, it's bright. World partition. Great. This fractures thing seems quite new as well. Slice. Not only work with actual meshes. I mean, I don't. We've got the mannequin. Okay, I don't know how this mesh fracture. Okay, yeah, I don't know how that works. It's a shame I can't figure out this world partition. Is the live link app any? I haven't tried the live link app yet. I don't know. I don't know where I'd find it. Gotta remember this has only just come out and it's in early access, so some of the features I'm not sure about. Some probably just won't work. Would the live link be a... I mean, it's there. There's a plugin available for it, version 2.0, so it'll at least work, possibly. Don't know if it'll be any different. Yeah, I think I'll leave that there for now. Sorry I couldn't figure out the world partition, but other than that, I think I've covered kind of all of the interesting stuff. Oh, here we go. Just as I was about to leave. Enable world partition. It won't let me click it. Okay, well, that's something I'll dig into and I'll have to do a follow-up video. But in the meantime, thanks for watching. I hope that was interesting and useful. Thanks for those who commented and took part in chatting. If you're not subscribed to the channel, it'd be great if you do. It'd mean a lot. And I'll be back with more kind of videos digging more into this beta as and when I can do. So thanks for watching.